Hello, friends. Welcome in, one and all. It's the Matt Murphy Radio Show underway for another day, 7 minutes after 3 o'clock, and we thank each and every one of you for being here on this beautiful, glorious middle-of-the-week Wednesday. Is it not Chamber of Commerce weather outside? I feel like it is. I mean, we got bright sunshine here at the butt end of Music Row, at least. I don't know what it's doing where you are. I hope it's nice and sunshiny where you are. And what are the current temps? What's the current temp? Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
Make yourself busy and find out what the current temperature is.
I've got Ken Weaver for that. Ken, what's the real feels on today's weather report?
Easy. Oh, Ken's not talking to you because you were trying to bait me into anger with that real feels nonsense. When you turn around and see him back there, you just go ahead and you let me know, and we'll find out what the I mean, you and I couldn't find the temperature with a flashlight, a compass, and a thermometer. I mean, it says 22 degrees Celsius here in my studio. I couldn't convert that on a bet. I bet it's 76. Let's take bets. All right. Okay, let's take bets.
No, turn your phone off.
No. I'm going to do it.
That's not fair.
No. Well, I mean, what do you think it is? 76?
76.
I think 22. I think is 73.
You looked at your weather app?
No, I have not looked at the weather app yet. I have not.
So, hey, Ken Weaver.
Hey, Ken.
How about you boys?
What do you think the conversion of 22 degrees Celsius is? 22.4 to be precise.
68.
68. He said 68. I said 73. You said 76. All right, here we go. Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, 0 degree. Okay, so 22.4. 72.3 degrees.
Wow.
Hey, can I get some music there? Can I please?
You were
Thank
right
you.
there, Brother Murphy.
Can I get a little music? Thank you. Just go ahead. We'll wait for it. Don't worry. Just go to the next page and then click on the thing and then pull it up and let's go ahead and get it on.
I know what he's going to play.
It was right. Murphy was right. Murphy was right. Murphy was right. Okay, get it. I know I'm number one. You don't have to tell me.
Jackson, you had a perfect opportunity to play Rocky Top.
I didn't want to do it that time. Also, I couldn't find it.
It's cooler up there on the plateau. Anyway, so we've got a busy show for you today, and we were just saying it's Chamber of Commerce out there, Ken Weaver.
What's the real feels?
Maybe a little bit cool for you. Is it getting too cold for you? You like that?
Well, it was.
Y'all, let's get. I mean, the first thing I learned when I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, is it's cooler on the plateau.
Dude, that cracks me up because whenever I first moved here, Dan Thomas, and I love Dan Thomas.
He's a great guy.
He would always include the Cumberland Plateau.
Oh, yeah. You got to tell him up there on the plateau what's going on.
And I was sitting here thinking,
what the hell's this plateau?
Where's that plateau?
I did the same thing, kid. For the first 6 months I'm here, like, where the hell is this plateau they keep talking about? You might get, hey, guys, it's getting, my Dan Thomas impersonation. We're getting a little precipitation later on this evening, and it might come in the form of snowfall up on the plateau.
Yeah.
Well, hell, let's go on up to the plateau, see some snow. I mean.
But I will tell you this, boys. You know, I don't have any air conditioning in my car.
I
had to roll the windows up on the way into work this morning.
Oh.
Windows up, boys.
Oh,
now, I had the vents on.
Y'all, from now until spring, Ken's going to get grumpier and grumpier.
Until he sees his shadow in February.
Well, unless they beat that, those, that's true. I'm worried about what thought just popped in my head because I don't want to make Ken mad at me. Well, but Ken's got a little groundhog look to him, doesn't he?
A little bit.
A little bit of groundhog.
It's the beard.
It's the whisker. It's the chin whisker.
Somebody's going to pick me up and hold me up for a bunch of drunk people to see. Looks like Ken saw his shadow.
Puxatawny Weaver.
He's been eating a lot of them sweet taters. I know Gary the groundhog loves the sweet taters on Murphy Farm. I know he does. So anyway, what were we discussing? Oh, the fact that Ken hates cold weather. But I'm telling you, this weekend, Ken will be in a better humor this weekend.
Stop.
if Oklahoma whoops up on those Texas
now,
Longhorns.
You betcha. If we whoop up on them, you betcha.
Yeah, Ken, you are on the record as saying that you don't want it below what, 78?
I like it. I like it above 70 degrees.
Okay, so we're still in the okay zone.
We're in the okay zone.
Afternoon hours.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love that. If you had to pick a season, what would you go with? Summer?
Yes.
I like them all. I have a difficult time selecting because I like them all. They all come with their own unique attributes, and I like all 4 of the seasons. But, it's hard to beat fall because of everything that's in it.
Well, and I will say this. This fall has been outstanding.
Mm-hmm. So far.
I mean, I will say.
It's been too hot.
Well, it's been hot, but it's been doable.
Mm-hmm.
The humidity hasn't been too overwhelming.
Well, it's early.
You get off in the shade, and you're fine as wine.
It's early. We're going to get cool. I think we're going to have a cold winter, y'all.
Well, it's here lately. It seems to hit around the hot, between Christmas and New Year's. We have one of those really, really cold spells.
Didn't we have 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago that we had some snow on Christmas?
And we had to have rolling blackouts because TVA thought they were going to run out of energy.
It was the ice. I know we had some ice a couple of years ago too.
They delayed the Titans game. It was 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Titans played. They lost. I want to say they played Seattle.
Look, it is one of the reasons that I believe that God called me to the state of Tennessee because I absolutely love the weather here. I love the people here for the most part, Jackson. I love the weather. I love everything about this. I love the topography. I love the Cumberland Plateau. And
you know what else he loves, Ken?
Oh, boy. See, you did.
I shouldn't have done
That's
it.
on you.
I'm sorry,
That's
Brother
completely
Murphy.
That's completely on you. Ladies. Oh, by the way, speaking of Rocky Top, because the last time I saw this song performed live, it was Neyland Stadium absolutely destroying our princess, America and the world's queen, Dolly Parton.
You heard it live a bunch September 13th.
I don't recall hearing it once.
Didn't hear it after that field goal.
All right, Ken, you just keep yapping back there. You wait till November 1st happens.
That's a Sooner in the middle of October who's undefeated right there. That's what I'm talking about.
You need to worry about Arch Manning.
Arch incompletion's what we call him. I mean, man. Anyway, speaking of America's princess, America's queen, Dolly Parton.
Yes, sir.
Pull me up over there. This is where we're starting the show. This is 2 good minutes. So yesterday, we reported that Dolly Parton's sister, Frida, I guess it is.
Yes, sir.
She was saying, hey, y'all pray for Dolly.
Yeah.
Now, Dolly had previously suspended or postponed a residency out in Las Vegas, and people got very concerned when Frida said, y'all need to pray for Dolly because, Dolly she's been on God's green earth for a long time now, and we all love and cherish her, and we want her to be in good health. And Dolly felt compelled to respond. Here is the finest. I'm on record as saying this. Y'all know how much I love Dolly Parton and have since I was a young boy. I'm on record as saying this woman is the finest human being on God's green earth alive today. And I'm not kidding. People think I'm not kidding. She is such a fine human being in every endeavor. She is such a charitable and generous soul.
Yes, sir.
And she had a few things to say about her health.
Hey, Natalie, bring your camera over here. I want to say something. Well, today's October the 8th, and obviously I'm here doing some commercials for the Grand Ole Opry, which is why I'm dressed kind of like a country western girl. But before I got started, I wanted to say, I know lately everybody thinks that I am sicker than I am. Do I look sick to you? I'm working hard here.
You do not.
Anyway, I wanted to put
She does not.
everybody's mind at ease, those of you that seem to be real concerned, which I appreciate. And I appreciate your prayers because I'm a person of faith. I can always use the prayers for anything and everything. But I want you to know that I'm okay. I've got some problems, as I mentioned, back when my husband Carl was very sick. That was for a long time. And then when he passed, I didn't take care of myself. So I let a lot of things go that I should have been taken care of. So anyway, when I got around to it, the doctor said, we need to take care of this. We need to take care of that. Nothing major, but I did have to cancel some things so I could be closer to home, closer to Vanderbilt, where I'm kind of having a few treatments here and there. But I wanted you to know that I'm not dying. Did you see that AI picture of Reba and me? Ooh, Lordy. I mean, they had Reba at my deathbed, and we both look like we need to be buried. But I thought, oh, my Lord. But if I was really dying, I don't think Reba would be the one at my deathbed. She might come visit me earlier. But anyway, there are just a lot of rumors flying around. But I figured if you heard it from me, you'd know that I was okay. So anyhow, that's what I wanted to say. And I'm not ready to die yet. I don't think God is through with me, and I ain't done working. So I love you for caring, and keep praying for me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's Dolly Parton. That's pretty good.
I'm telling you, I've said this before. If I was in a room and she was to walk in, I'd pass right out.
I think I would too.
I'd pass right out.
I think I would too.
And then I'd miss her.
Have you seen the video? People have asked me, because I'm well on record as saying that, my love for Dolly Parton, everybody loves Dolly Parton. I have a particular love for Dolly Parton. I think she's the finest human being walking planet Earth. I don't know that I would accept an interview opportunity with her. I don't know that I could, Ken.
Would you let me do it?
Good Lord, no. I wouldn't let you in the same zip code as Dolly Parton. My Lord, have mercy. You wouldn't know how to act.
I would act. I would be very respectful.
Would you know how to act?
Yes. I would probably get us both fired.
You would be. You know what Jackson would be? Jackson would be Chris Farley. Y'all remember the Chris Farley when he would be the guy interviewing? It was the Chris Farley show, and he would be interviewing like Paul McCartney. You would be. Do you remember this, Jackson?
I've seen videos of Chris Farley.
I'm not saying this because you're both big fellas. I'm saying this because it would be funny. Because you would be like, you remember that time, Dolly, when you sang Rocky Top? That was cool. No, Chris Farley's like, he says to Paul McCartney, he goes, it's Paul McCartney. But remember that time when you were in the Beatles?
Why don't you just pull it up on your computer?
I probably could. No, I don't want to.
I'd start talking to her about the Vols 2024 offense.
Would you?
Yes.
By the way, Dolly Parton, a known Tennessee Volunteer fan, which I would tell you is proof that there are no perfect people in the world.
Matt leaves the room 20 seconds, and I'm trying to talk to her about offensive line play from 2024 to 2025.
What would you do? You would poop yourself if she started talking about pulling guards and
12 personnel.
Right.
Yeah, split zone, screen zone.
Heupel's clock management against Georgia.
If you're in the cover two, you got to get the linebacker over, that kind of stuff.
Got to throw the seam.
Oh, my Lord, Dolly. I love you even more now. But Dolly Parton's apparently just fine. We all love her, and we worry about her, and we pray for her, but she seems to be just fine and looks very fetching. Did you see what she was wearing there, Jackson? You see the color scheme she had on? Nice. She looks really good in red and black.
She does.
Really good in red and black. All right, we've got a lot to get into today on the show, not the least of which is the 7th Congressional District race results. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. We will break it down with Michael Lotfi, our good friend from Americans for Prosperity, coming up in the 4 o'clock hour. I have a few things to say in advance of that on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. The results are in. Big takeaways for me. One, it is saying something that Matt Van Epps got this done with over 50% of the vote with 11 people in the race. Now, I understand that we could categorize some of those as also-rans, and that's just fine. I don't think anybody on planet Earth saw the face of Adolf or Adolfo. No, there was a guy in the race in the Republican primary named like Adolfo. Was he Adolf or Adolfo?
Really?
I can't remember what his name was. I have the list up here.
Tough to win an election with that name.
Well, and especially nobody could get him. I mean, I tried to get him on the radio. I wanted to interview Adolf and see what's up with his candidacy, but nobody knew who he was.
That is putting yourself at a disadvantage.
He got votes.
Yes.
I mean, he got votes. I think he got like 80 votes. I think people are just like laughing about it. Hey, I voted for Adolf. Who's Adolf? I don't know. But anyway, Matt Van Epps wins with over 50% of the vote, which is substantial. Obviously, the late voters, those that voted on Election Day, broke for Van Epps considerably. As predicted by me, the Lee Reeves people went to Van Epps. And as predicted by me, the Trump endorsement did matter, in fact. Now, I thought that Jody Barrett would be a lot closer than he turned out being, but he was not. Jody Barrett last night, we tried to find video of this. Jody had a better reaction this morning. And I will give him credit for it, and we might play a little bit of his reaction this morning. But this morning, Jody came out and said, hey, congratulations to Matt Van Epps. Well, won race. He did not go so far as to endorse Matt Van Epps in the race, but one would presume that Jody Barrett will be voting for the Republican candidate, as many other conservatives in the 7th Congressional District will, at least to those that aren't sucking their thumbs this morning. More on them in a moment. But apparently last night, during his concession speech, Jody Barrett said he didn't want to win it. He didn't want to win anyway. That's what he. That is not a good look.
I didn't want it.
That's not a good look.
Maybe he was just joking.
I don't know, kid. We were looking for
the quote sounded. I read so the Tennessean put out the full speech in quotes, just not a video of it.
Did they?
Yes.
Do you have the full speech?
I don't have it in front of me, but I did earlier.
I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it.
It's on the Tennessean.
Okay. We're going to find it, and I'll read some of it to you because it's, I understand in the heat of battle, you've just crossed the finish line. You thought you were going to finish first. You did not finish first. And sometimes things just kind of slip out of your mouth. But our good friend, Representative Jody Barrett, apparently said, I don't want to win anyway. I want to go to Washington, D.C., Stupid. You know what? I voted for Matt Van Epps myself.
Is that what he said?
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Ken was.
I saw where
I can hey, can I tell you, in the 7th grade, we were voting for class president, and I was running. I did not win. Andy Entrican won, I think. But I convinced one of the people in the race in my class that it would be rude to vote for yourself, and I convinced her to vote for me. She was running against me. And I said, I'm not voting for myself. I'm voting for somebody else. I'll vote for you. You vote for me. And she's like, why wouldn't I vote for me? I said, it'd be rude for you to vote for yourself. Come on. And so Kelly voted for me. And you know who I voted for?
Matt Murphy.
Me. I voted for me, too. And I'm like, idiot. What do you want?
What was your campaign slogan?
Candy for everybody. I remember what it was.
Oh, Ken, it was more sock hops.
No. I ran on lobbying I'm not making this up. I did not win. But my big push was chocolate milk every day. Because as it stood, they only offered chocolate milk as an option on Fridays in the cafeteria. And my big campaign push was I'm going to get us chocolate milk every day of the week, Monday through Friday.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was a pretty good platform.
Did you go to the Happy Days school?
I did not go to the Happy. I went to Norris Middle School. I was in Norris Middle School.
You said it was your high school class president.
No. I was 7th grade. 7th grade. If I said that, I was incorrect. But I think I said 7th grade.
One-room schoolhouse?
It was not. No, Jackson. We did. You know what we did do at Norris Middle School, though? This was back when kids learned something on the playground. Well, there's a couple of stories that I could tell you. One of them's about Cecilia Cooper. Cecilia Cooper.
Ken, back then it was called Ye Old Play of Ground.
You know what? Stop by the general store, get off your horse, and have a phosphate. Have yourself a phosphate before you go home. Before you ride out in the car.
One of those tasty libations.
That's right. And maybe if you're lucky, if you have enough change left over from your 5 cents, get yourself a hard candy.
But you need a hay penny for that.
Yeah, get yourself a hard candy to suck on while you're riding a horse home.
That's right.
Why don't I think about Cecilia Cooper during this break, and we take a short time out. We'll be back in a moment on Super Talk. Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Michael Lotfi coming up to dissect the 7th Congressional District race. That's in the 4 o'clock hour. Looking forward to that. Your telephone calls, as always, 615-737-9986. Would love to hear from you. 615-737-9986. I love turning a monologue into a dialogue, and that's what you do when you call in. You can also text us on those same telephone number, 615-737-9986. Listen on our radio station, 99.7 FM. You can also listen on Spotify, TuneIn, iHeart. We're all of those places. We have our own app downloadable on Supertalk 99.7 WTN. Any place that you download music, news, information, you can download our app. And then, of course, there's Talk TV, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Rumble. Always available to you. Love the YouTube chat. Go over there, give us the old thumbs up. I need to I need to improve my YouTube numbers. Y'all go over there and improve the YouTube numbers. I got good Facebook numbers. The Facebook is good to me. The YouTube, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why is Hand beating me in the YouTube numbers? Because he talks about it all the time. He's younger. That's what it is. Prettier. We do, I think, sadly, fellas, I got to tell you. I don't know. Actually, I'm trying to figure out who's got the ugliest show on the station, and I'm pretty sure it's us.
We got Puxatawny Weaver. We're not ugly.
Well, Weaver is he's the best of the bad lot here.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. Brother Dan Mandis has the best-looking show on the station because he's got Sister Joan Jones.
That's right. No question.
And not me.
And the second prettiest person on this radio station is Chris Hand.
Chris Hand's a handsome man.
Mm-hmm.
Very handsome man.
Well, doesn't Joan work with Hand as well?
Yeah, see, so...
yeah, there's a little bit of overlap.
Let me tell you. Hand's got the prettiest show. That's why he gets the YouTube numbers he gets.
Yeah, but he's got to put up with me, too, for about an hour.
Well, I mean, those YouTube numbers go... Boo.
Yes.
Just kidding. Those are jokes. By the way, a bunch of people are saying that I did not win the Celsius to Fahrenheit wars because I went over. Nobody.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right.
So Ken Weaver wins again.
Nobody said you got to announce Price is Right rules. Y'all got to scream it out. Nobody. No. You got to scream out Price is Right rules before we go. I would have just bet $1 if I'd have known all that. Man, when I was a kid, I used to get so mad at those people that bet $1. I used to get so mad at them. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Inexplicably.
at first I couldn't figure out why they were doing that. I was like, what do you mean $1?
Because they think everybody else went over.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a smart strategy if you believe that. And I've seen it win. What's worse, Ken, is those people when you bet $650 and I say $651
or $649.99.
Well, those people are stupid. You can't win if you do that.
Oh. Maybe I don't know how this game works.
It's the closest to the actual retail price without going over.
That sounded just like Bob Barker.
Is the exact way that it has been described.
That's way to go, Brother Murphy.
So
is Bob Barker still alive?
Bob Barker is not still alive.
No, unfortunately.
He only died a few years ago.
Yeah, it hadn't been
long. Hadn't been long. But yeah, so what people would do, Jackson, is we're all down there, we're betting on something. And like you bet $450 and RJ over there bets $550 and then Ken bets $650. And I think it's going to be over $650. And so I bet $651. I've boxed Ken out. Ken cannot win.
Unless it's $650 on the dot.
Unless he's exactly right.
On the dot.
And that is very rare. On the dot is very rare on this show. Very rare indeed. Yeah, that's true. Also, I'm making our next guest wait, and I apologize for that. So y'all know how much we love to support veterans' issues and veterans more generally. And I've got a wonderful opportunity for you to do just that in Mount Juliet this weekend. My barber is Brian, and Brian's wife is Billy. And Billy is on the line to tell us about a wonderful event that's going on this weekend in Mount Juliet. Billy, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. I do need to make one really important correction.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I am actually the manager of the barbershop. I'm not his wife.
Oh, wait. I got confused. Then I got very confused, Billy. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
My apologies.
Totally
I don't want to get you guys hooked up if that's the case. I must have been very, very confused. Well,
No,
Billy,
you're
it's good.
totally fine.
Well, and Billy and I've never met. Of course, I've seen Brian plenty of times. He gives me these beautiful haircuts that I present on YouTube all the time. Billy, walk us through what is happening this weekend with the Veterans Barbecue Festival. Talk to me.
Absolutely. So we are putting on the Veterans Barbecue Festival. It is put on by actual veterans that attend a 2-day camp the 2 days prior. So tomorrow and Friday, they will be spending all day, all night, learning how to smoke meats. It's a class that they do, or multiple classes, I should say, to where they learn this as a kind of a therapeutic hobby. And it helps with, it's been shown to help with depression, PTSD, and things of that sort. And it's just kind of a new outlet for veterans to partake in, and it's kind of picked up and starting to take off as kind of a lost art in that old smoking style of using purely wood as fuel. And so they learn about the different types of woods that they can use to achieve different outcomes, flavors,
Mm-hmm.
and the everything that they receive at the farm is free to them. So they receive a whole smoker setup, and Oklahoma Joe's provides all the smokers for all the veterans that attend the camps. It's the 6th year that we're doing this. It's our 2nd year out at Rural Hill Farm, and they present all of everything that they cook over the 2 days. They present on Saturday to the public to be able to come out and enjoy all of the cooking that they've done, and live music. They have a ton of family fun games. Like there's a place called Fads Events in Nashville that is also helping sponsor, and they're bringing out their giant yard games like Connect Four, checkers, ring toss, Jenga, cornhole, all that good stuff. And then we also have Ryan Mundy and Robert Allen Sieben. They are both Nashville natives. They are our entertainment for the day. And then we just have a ton of other fun things like silent auctions, drawings, contests, and nobody's going to walk away empty-handed. Let's just put it that way.
And everybody's going to be full, I bet, by the end of the event, too.
Stuffed. So the way that it works is each veteran has their own station. And this year we have 12 veterans, so there will be 12 different meat stations alone. That's not including the sides and the desserts and all that good stuff. But each veteran has their own station, and you go around to every station so that you can try everything that everyone cooked. And by the time you hit the 12th station, you're usually ready to drop. But it is a $25 ticket for all adults, and that's all you can eat. And the kids are $10. And
Well,
that's for everything, the entertainment and everything.
This is a wonderful event. It's a wonderful concept, too, that you kind of put the veterans through their paces with regard to understanding how to smoke meat, how to cook barbecue, what to do, what not to do. And then they get to present the fruit of their labor on Saturday afternoon. I absolutely love the idea. Yes. I love the concept. Tell me about some of the organizations that have been important to the event, some of the sponsors.
So Oklahoma Joe's, of course, they provide these brand new smokers. We have a volunteer come out and set them all up. They're all ready to go out at Rural Hill right now. So they're a big one for us. Lodge Cast Iron, they've been involved for the last few years, and they donate like cast iron setups for the veterans to be able to take home with their smokers. Mm-hmm. We also have Puckett's Restaurant. They hooked them up with barbecue sauces and rubs and the whole get up. We have a whole kit for them. And the same with, I don't know, can I say the A word on the air?
You can say anything you want, Billy.
Okay, so it's a company called Grill Grass Off, and they do the spices as well. So that is actually a company out of Texas, but they're veteran owned, and they love to be involved. We have Tennessee Craft Butcher, who has donated a lot of the meats. They're out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. They're amazing. If you ever go in there, like, you don't want to leave ever. We've got Hermitage Bakery providing a ton of pies for desserts. And let's see who else. We got Heroes Vodka. 9 Line Apparel does all of our t-shirts, hats, all that good stuff. and of course the Man Cave Barbershop.
Of course, Man Cave and my man Brian. Well, look, the reason that I wanted to do that is that I want to give these guys a shout out. I love companies that give back to their community, and this is such a worthwhile event. And Billy, I mean, you're just speaking my language. How much y'all love veterans, how much Brian loves veterans, and how much we do on this radio show. And I'm already getting folks that are writing in saying that it's a wonderful event. They've been a part of the event over the past few years. As a matter of fact, one person said, Veterans Barbecue Camp is amazing. A friend of mine, also a veteran, works behind the scenes to put this on. Great event to support, and we absolutely love it. Love it.
Yeah, our founder, Frank Magana, he's a Marine Corps veteran, and also he was with law enforcement for a little while. He is actually the mastermind behind this. So he opened a barbecue restaurant, and his restaurant is called Hearty Hogs. But this is his baby. This is his passion, is doing the barbecue events, because he wants to be able, his long-term goal is to have camps held nationwide, and to have the opportunity to teach thousands of veterans barbecue as a therapeutic hobby, because he himself found it to be therapeutic for his own situation. He was a combat vet and everything, so he had his things. But because he was able to heal through barbecue, he wants to show others how they can heal as well. So.
Well, it's a great opportunity to get out, support our community, to have some delicious barbecue. And look, all you can eat barbecue for $25, that's worth it. And knowing that it's going to a great and wonderful cause makes it all the more special. So when does it start on Saturday?
So Saturday, it starts at 1 o'clock and it goes until 7 o'clock p.m. And I'm sure we'll stay until everybody's gone.
Until everybody gets fed. How can folks, Billy, find out more about the event and get tickets?
So they can visit veteransbarbecuecamp.org. Veteransbbqcamp.org is the main website for that. You can purchase tickets there, or you can come on into the Man Cave Barbershop, grab yourself a little chop. We'll hook you up and get you your tickets right here in the chair. And
I've got people hitting me up for more information from you. I got David Corlew. David Corlew is the manager. Was the manager for years for Charlie Daniels, and David runs the Charlie Daniels Journey Home Project, and he wants to get together with you, Billy. And I've got Holly, my good friend from Savory Spice. She said it might be too late this year, but she wants to hook up with you next year to donate some barbecue seasoning for the next camp, if not for this camp. So a lot of people very interested. I want people to get out, bid on the silent auction, have some good food, have some good drink, enjoy some good music, celebrate our veterans with our local folks out in Mount Juliet. Once again, it's veteransbbqcamp.org.
Yes, sir.
Billy, great conversation, wonderful event. And if I were not out of town, I would be there. I'm out of town, sadly. I'll be in Montgomery, Alabama, but otherwise I'll be there. But I'll make plans to be there next year. And I'm sorry I tried to marry you off. I'm sorry I tried to marry you off to Brian. I didn't mean to do that.
No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. He's a great guy.
Oh, no, Brian's a fabulous guy. And we'll see you guys very, very soon. And best of luck on the event this year.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate your time.
100%. Thank you. There's Billy. She is I got confused. I thought she was wife. She's manager. I know. I don't do my homework. She's the ops manager of the Brian's Man Cave out in Mount Juliet, where a lot of folks go to get their hair cut. And it's a great event. And y'all go out if you want to support your veterans. And she's very cute. Can I say the A word? I didn't really know what word she meant.
But I knew what she was going to say.
What was the other? What's the other A word?
I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of A words, Jackson. There's plenty of A words. I can only think of one that you might be doubtful that you can say on the radio. Right now, I'm going to say we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a moment on Super Talk 99.7 WTN.